Now, choose theme. This is like one of the toughest one that we've done for a while. A lot of us have had issues choosing a particular theme for our websites, either a theme or a template. Now, elements.advanto.com. I've sent the link to everyone. Actually, I have sent the link to everyone, but some of us have not actually chosen a theme for ourselves. If you're using a desktop, it will be easier for you to navigate through it, right? From here, you can just easily click on WordPress, right? So that you'll be specific. And since my system is about basketball per se, it's going to be basketball. I'm just going to search basketball, right? Then since it already has the WordPress here, that's a WordPress. It's going to search for only WordPress themes, right? I'm going to come down. It's only going to show me WordPress, WordPress things that have to do with basketball, rather, and it's going to show me WordPress themes based on basketball. And if you come here by the edge, you see these filters. If you're using a laptop, that is, if you're using a phone, you should see this particular symbol like a net. I think I did a short video about it, and for those that had issues and told me, I sent them that particular video. I think I sent it on the group chat. I think so. Right, so you can easily click on themes if you want themes, if you want only themes per se. If you want to use only themes, this one is here is a theme, or you can choose, you can click on this template kit if you want template kits, right? Now template kits is a little bit more flexible. It enables you to use is lighter per se, is lighter, and it can easily be manipulated, and you can easily install it right from the from this element dot. You can install it from here, right? Template kits. But if it's themes, you have to download it first, upload it, then install the demo data, right? But we're going to do that today. So for now, I'm going to choose themes because we're going to run through all the processes. Which one should I choose? I'll choose this one. All right. Now, another thing I always tell you guys is to once you are checking a theme, right? Even if you like it, please scroll down and check what it is made of. Is it made of Elementor or Elementor Builder, and is it compatible with Gutenberg? Now, even though I like this one is not compatible with Gutenberg, right? And it's using a different builder than Elementor. It's using WP Bakery Page Builder. Now, WP Bakery Page Builder is actually a very good builder. Actually, a very, very good builder, to be honest with you. But it is not really user friendly per se. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to use my website as example because I created it with elements. Right. Still opening. Now this is how it actually loads. You see how they like a baker, like bakery or something of this nature, and it loads like that. Okay. Wrong page. I think this is a studio. Okay. I didn't shut down my, okay, login. So that's why. All right, good. Now this is literally how it looks like. Now this is, okay, you can't edit here because this is like my header per se. So, but this is how it's structured per se. So, it's kind of a little bit, somehow, but unless you have used it for a while, you'll be able to understand or navigate through it. All right. Let me click on it so that you can see like its full elements in it, all the elements in it. Now these are the elements in it. It's not really or nice, user friendly per se, but it's easier to, it's lighter than Elements, but Elements is easier to use depending on what you're creating it for. I will advise everybody for now just to use Elements, or rather Elementor, to play around with it and get better. But if you just want to learn about WP Bakery, you can actually do that on a later end. So, but this is how it actually looks like. But we're not going to go into it right now. If you're using template kit, template kit only works with Elementor. So I'll prefer we use a theme that has Gutenberg and Elementor attached to it, and this one doesn't. So I'm going to go back. Another thing here, I think it's also in the what's it called, slide. I told everyone to make sure Gutenberg here is clicked on. Now I'm seeing here that Gutenberg is not actually clicked on. It's not available. No site for basketball has Gutenberg, which is a problem. But make sure yours has. I'm only going to continue with this particular example because I need you guys to actually see Element and how it works per se. But make sure Gutenberg is here. I'm sure most of you have done that already, so I'm just going to continue from there. I've used this theme before, and I know it actually has an issue, but I'm still going to use it like that. You guys don't need to see any of this, but you can see I easily download this. Now this is how we work. This is how themes works per se. Good. I have it installed. Now I'm going to navigate to my regular browser. It's my face. The name is Tornadoes, so I'm going to extract it. I'm going to open it. Where are you? I'm going to open it. Now, please notice something. We're seeing Tornadoes, right? This is the theme here. Now, if you see Tornado Child on your theme, please install it as well, right? But I'm going to show you how to install it. If your theme has a child, please install it as well. Please upload it and activate it. But I'm going to show you exactly what to do right at this moment in time. Let's go back to HoopShop. Let's go back to the website. I'm going to go to Appearance, Themes. I'm installing the theme right now. Please delete all these things that we don't need. We won't need them, so please delete them. They are consuming space. It's not really important, but you can please delete them. So I'm going to add a new theme. I'm going to upload it. Tornadoes. I'm going to upload the main file itself. I'm going to upload Tornadoes first itself, right? Install. We spent 30 minutes already. I spent 30 minutes. I want today to just be 1 hour. 1 hour. So whenever we stop, I compile the videos and I'll send it to you guys. Then tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop. Okay, now it has installed. Now notice I'm not going to activate it. I'm not going to activate the theme, but I'm going to go back to the theme page because I know the Tornadoes has a child theme. I'm going to install the child theme as well and download it. Now, if yours doesn't have a child theme, you don't have to worry. If yours has a child theme, please install the child, because after creating the Tornadoes, right, or the theme itself, maybe they found a bug or a kind of a problem with it. So they created a child theme to support it, to give it like a little bit of strength and give it like a protection per se. Please, everybody, mute. Apologies. All right, so that everybody gets to learn as well. All right, and any question pertaining to this? I'm going to install the child as well. Any question, please? If you don't have anything, please, if you're bothered about anything, please stop me. Okay?
I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
It happens that my theme has a child theme and I didn't upload the child theme, so it's already activated. Do I have to upload the child theme as well right now?
Okay, if you have your child theme, if you have your theme installed, right, and the child theme is what's it called, having and the child theme wasn't installed already, you can just easily upload it and install it as well. It won't really cost too much difference. It won't cost any difference because it's still the same demo data. It's still the same demo data. It's still everything. It's still the same thing in it. Okay, here it's telling me that there's an error. Theme installation failed. Okay, why? I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. If it doesn't work, okay, wow, it doesn't work. Something's wrong. It's missing an index.php file. Now that's a serious problem, but we're going to continue like that because now what we know is that this is the theme that has an issue. Okay, right now we'll just imagine that this theme is installed, that's the child theme, or we'll just imagine that it does not have a child theme. Then we'll continue from there. So now I'm going to activate the theme, right? Now, when you activate the theme, I'm sure it will ask you to install definitely, it will ask you to install dependencies, that's the plugins per se, then so that you'll be able to install it. So please activate everything that needs to be activated and install. This one has a lot of plugins to install. You can see them. Just close your eye and we'll install it like that. A lot. These are a lot. This is quite a lot actually. I do not like themes with plenty plugins, but you cannot, once if it's required, you have no choice. So just install it, and later on the one that you do not need, you can remove them, but the ones you're not using, you can remove them. But if it requires a lot of plugins, please just install it because it is required. It is a requirement. I'm sure nobody has issues with installing plugins. I'm sure nobody has issues with installing plugins. I'm sure of that one, actually. I'm sure of that. This usually takes time, depending on the number. Then click on apply.
Sorry. So should I activate also the child theme?
Yes, activate the child theme, please. Activate the child theme.
Okay.
So install all your plugins, activate all your plugins. Then good. We're done. Everything is installed. We return to dashboard. Now, even though I have installed and imported a new theme, there won't be changes on my website, right? Hoopsupball.com. There won't be changes on the website. It's still going to look the same, right? Just a little bit of tweak here and there. The main structure itself will come out, but you can still see that it's still the hello world, the old structure itself. Let's look at the old structure itself. Will you show? The old structure itself, but it still has that, just another WordPress site. Still has that recent post. There's nothing fine about it based on the theme that we saw here. We didn't see all this. We only saw we only saw this, so it's a little bit right. So what we need right now at this moment is to actually get some things running. This likes popping up every time you install new Elementor. You can sign in if you want. I'm gonna skip all this because I do not need it for now. Right, I'm gonna continue later. I'm gonna go into this later. But okay, now because of the theme I'm using a theme called SportsPress, right? That's why all these things are trying to activate itself. You depending on your theme, you always have all this kind of things. Because depending on your theme, you have all these kind of things popping out. Mine is like a basketball kind of stuff, and it's all about sports. So that's why this sports, whatever, is keeps jumping on my face. Same thing with Elementor. I'm sure everybody must have activated Elementor depending on what they had in mind. So now I'm just going to go into importing the data, right? So let me go back to the dashboard. All right, good. Now from here, there's a theme. Now it depends on your theme that you download. There are multiple ways of installing your demo data, right? Sometimes, right, I think was with Deborah, we had to go to what's the name? I think it was tools. Yeah, it was tools, then it was import, right? We had to go to tools, we had to go to import, then we installed this here, WordPress, so that we can it's different for everybody, right? Depending on what you have. We had to come here to WordPress, to this particular place, to install like a WordPress template itself, right? We had to run importer. Now this is the manual way of doing it, right? It is the manual way of doing it. We come here, it comes here to this particular place, then it says you should choose a WXR, that is a .xml file to upload. Right? To do this, you have to come here, click on it, then the tornadoes bar, from the tornadoes folder, the one we extracted, there should be an XML file. If there's no XML file, right, just like this one here, it means that you have to literally do is either a one-click install kind of process, or you have a different process entirely. But let me show you an example of that one-click of the importer we used before. What is the name? I think is it this one? Rogers? No, it's not this. Okay. Where are you? Demo data. Okay, good. This is it. All right. Depending on the theme, sometimes you see it's once you extract the file, it comes out like this. Then you see maybe a demo data or something in that nature. Then you can see demo, maybe demo 1, demo 2. Then you can now see a file.xml. Right now, this here is like the demo data itself.
To interrupt.
No, go ahead,
But
please.
I don't quite understand what this process is about.
No, this process is to install the demo data.
Okay, what does that mean?
Okay, let me
Okay,
go. Let me go back. You know when you're looking at the theme, right? And you click on this live preview to like view the sites that the theme that you like, depending on the structure of how it is and the rest. Now, everything you see has a lot of pictures. You're seeing a lot of pictures here. There are a lot of graphics involved. There are a lot of information here per se. Now, all this information, all these slides here that you're seeing right here is what we call the demo data, right? The demo content. Yeah, all this here is the demo content. We have installed the theme for this hosting. Well, for this HoopSup ball, we have installed the theme. We have done everything, but it still looks like this. It still looks like this, right? It doesn't look like this. It still looks like this. It still looks like this right now. But if you want it to look like this, then we'll now start editing this, right, to fit what we have in mind or to fit what we want, right? That's why we have to go through some processes. Now, it's always different per theme. Each time you want to install a WordPress theme is always different depending on the theme that is involved, right? I've said someone that we had to go through this process I'm going through right now. I'm going through the hard part now at this moment, right? Because I wanted to be, let everybody see this part first, because maybe if you are doing a website for someone before, or you're going through a particular documentation, you can actually see, they'll tell you to actually upload this, right? So this is one of the ways to actually do that. They say look for an XML file. That's why we had to come here, choose a file, and click on where's that file now again. downloads. Let me scroll down to that. So it depends on your theme, right? Some people's theme are a little bit easier to install, while others are quite annoying, right? So depending on what you have, that's why I just went through this process just to show you, because in case you're doing another website or you're doing like a subdomain for yourself, it's important to all know all these steps depending on what you have in mind, okay? Or depending on what the theme provides for you. All right. Now, but for this particular theme, all right, I can just easily do me like a one. I think this one is even different from the regular one that is involved, because other people, most people actually, most of us, I think we will go to, I think it's we'll go to appearance, then we'll see one click install. We'll see where, sorry, I think it's one click install or one click something like of that nature. But if you look at my own doesn't have that. My own doesn't have that. This particular theme doesn't have that. So every theme is always unique. So people have that one click install. Immediately you click on that one click install, you see one big button. You now click on the one click install and it will install for you. So every theme is different, right? My own, I have to come to theme panel to this particular place and click on this place. Then to now show me the structure. It's like a process. You see, welcome to tornadoes. I click on start setup, right? I'll choose on the theme I want. Maybe I activate the skin that I want. Every theme is different. Every theme is different. So you have this, you have, what's it called? The one that is in appearance, that one click install is usually around here, right? Another one is actually, you go to settings, you go to tools, imports. So every theme is unique. So you have to actually keep that in mind when you're doing yours. And yes, please always follow the documentation. I'm used to all these kind of things. That's why I can easily say, I know where this one will be, I know where this one will be, right? So play around with it constantly, and you see how you can get in tune with it. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you, Matthew.
God bless. Any other question, please? Before I import
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I understand correctly, are you saying that the demo content is the graphics of the site before you go live?
Exactly.
Before the website goes live?
No, the website is already live. The website is already live, right? But the graphics itself, that's the demo data.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good. All right, good. Okay, the next one says plugins, which I have already installed. This one is a very fine thing. It's doing what's it called, boss for us. It's very clean. It looks clean. I'm sure people demo data wasn't like this per se. So since I've installed all these ones, I'm going to skip this as well. Then you now have the demo data part where, okay, now this particular theme gives me opportunity to install what I want to install, right? I can decide to install all the pages or all the blog posts, or maybe just few per se, or I decide to install the full thing itself, right? I can decide to install the full thing itself. It depends on what I decide to do, right? So not to waste our time, I can easily just click on this, start import, and to begin to install all these kind of things. Now, note, if you're installing your demo data, sometimes it deletes everything that you already have before on your website. That's one thing you have to actually notice. It may not delete the pictures you have or the posts you have, but if you have created maybe like a design, you have done a page before, or maybe a comment or something, it will delete all of that, and it will add you a lot of things. It will add you new pages, new posts, new comments. It will add you comments. So sometimes you actually have to go to your comment section. That's this particular place. I'm sure most of you have seen. You don't see comments, you see numbers. You begin to ask yourself, when did you start having comments? It's actually from your demo data. You can go there and easily delete all those information. It's actually very easy to do that. So go there and delete all those kind of things. So you have all these processes there. You have to be actually intentional, all of them. Once you are installing demo data, that's what actually comes with it, right? Say you can say, attention, in this case, all the data will be erased, and you will get a new set of posts, pages, and menu items. Now that is what this demo will do for my site, right? And to delete every single thing on the site. But for now, since I'm testing some things, I'm just going to install few few pages, news, league, team, from one, privacy policy, where's the contacts page? Yeah. No, I'm going to do a separate shop. Okay, no, I'm going to do shop because I need it. Okay, no, I'm not going apologies. Let me just do this nicely so that I'm going to ignore the post. I don't need post. Import themes, import this, import widgets. What else? Imports. Good. Now, some people must have seen this revolution slider, right? This I'll add it so that to the training so that we'll do it on a later end. Some of you definitely have it. I'm sure of that because I've seen it already on yours. So we'll do like a short class on that before. It's actually very simple and it's actually very nice, very effective. We'll do a class on that before. Did I say we'll do a class on contact page? Good. I'll put that. So yeah, this is I'm going to install this just for now. Then will work. I told you, maybe I mentioned that this particular theme actually has a problem, but I'm going to just leave it like that. Oh, it worked. Oh wow, maybe they have updated it. Oh, it worked. Wow. All right, installed. Then it's going to go back. Then I think I'm done. Okay, it's going to ask me for, depending on your theme, anyways. Depending on your theme, Control C, right? It's going to ask you for kind of a color notes, depending on your theme. Not all themes actually do this. Not all. I'm actually sure of that. Not all do this. So you don't have to worry if your theme doesn't do this. Now you can add other things like the logo. This is like the customized page, right? For some of us, this is like the customized page, right? This, depending on your theme can, some themes actually have this. My personal website, the theme has this particular section. So it depends on, actually the theme. So no worries about that. Any question, please, before we continue? Because I want to go to the another thing entirely. I want to go into, I think I've done demo data now, but I'll talk about choosing theme. I'll talk about installing theme and importing data. Let me follow this sequence so that I won't jump. All right, any question? No question. Great. Please follow, depending on your theme, follow the instructions for that particular theme the best way you can, so that it will give you like a little bit of flow and you'll be fast with it. But I've not even started editing. This is just all about themes now. Right? Okay, good. I'm going to stop here for themes.